Hi, this is Kevin from Christ Connection. I have a question for you. And this question will give you a new way to think about the sins that maybe habits you have and help you to overcome them. When you think about King David from the Bible, what do you think of as some of the big mistakes that he made? Well, some people will think about when he committed adultery with Bathsheba, or maybe the result of that when he killed Bathsheba's husband. But I want to challenge you with a different mistake that he made that will quickly apply to each of us. And that's found in 2 Samuel chapter 11, the first verse in the chapter that talks about Bathsheba. It says, "In the spring, at the time when kings go off to war, David sent out Joab with the king's men and the whole Israelite army. Then they destroyed the Ammonites and besieged Rabbah, but David remained in Jerusalem." It's so interesting to me because it says in the springtime when kings go out to war, David stayed in Jerusalem. When the kings were all out doing what kings normally do, when they were out, David's back in Jerusalem. David was called to lead, he's anointed to lead, to help deliver Israel. When he sends out Joab, and sends out that assignment to Joab, and he stays back in Jerusalem. He's back in Jerusalem, and at that point, then he is, looking out in the window, sees Bathsheba, and that starts the whole chain of events that almost destroys his kingdom. And it makes me think about that the fact that sometimes we miss our spiritual assignments that God has given us. We set aside those things that we're supposed to be doing, and that leads us into things that we shouldn't be doing. We aren't leading like we're supposed to. We're not praying like we're called to. We're not encouraging the people we're supposed to be encouraging. And then we have this extra time, and that leads us into this path that messes us up, that gets us to doing stupid things that we wouldn't normally be doing if we were out doing the assignment that God has for you. Now, this isn't about guilt. This is just a challenge to maybe think, okay, what am I supposed to be doing? Maybe there's this habit that gossiping or watching things you shouldn't be watching, or whatever it is. What am I supposed to be doing during that time, rather than spending the time gossiping about someone? Maybe I should be encouraging someone during that time. Well, what are those things that am I supposed to be doing? Rather than letting worry run rampant in my mind, maybe I'm supposed to be praying about certain things. So what is the time slot allotted for? What has God called me to do? And by doing that, the things that you're supposed to be doing, it may save you from the things that you shouldn't be doing. So just a quick thought for you. I hope that encourages you to get involved in all that God has for you and see what that will do for your life. Thank you, and believing for you. Have a great day.